Wow, the pictures came amazing.
Yeah. How about
The rainbow, unbelievable, and the cactuses, incredible. Incredible. Wow.
I'll send it to her after because she starts to text me.
So WeWork is expanding in
Seattle.
Maybe they took the building of the Jewish guy. Who knows? I can't open it, but
yeah. No, it's hard. I couldn't really read.
WeWork said expanding in the Peugeot Sound region. PUGT, I don't know what PUGT, maybe.
I think we're going to have to close that shade.
Nothing came from American.
Yeah, well, sometimes it takes a while from American Express, even when we make reservations. So let's just see what the story is. And also, I'm not even sure Enterprise was sending something. I think they were just keeping it. And we didn't really make a reservation. I just asked her to give me the info. So let's see. I got bathroom again.
Nelson Gonzalez did a good deal with Clore.
Yeah.
He represents the seller and the buyer. Good morning, Adriano. ברוך השם, תודה לאל. מה נשמע, אדריאנו? How is you? Yes. I have now in a house of a friend of mine, because of the virus in our building, we don't want to take the elevators. So look at the house. One second. Oh, just a picture. Yes, I can.
I'm doing this
I
now.
know, but just is showing you some pictures. Go ahead. Yeah, the tree.
Hi guys,
Hi.
how's it going? Oh, it says my internet connection is stable. That's weird. All right, well, we're still waiting for a few more people, so just get settled in,
You can
grab
take
any
to the
props,
church.
All right, knock them.
any props that you guys have.
Yeah. Wow.
Don't they always want things at the most inopportune times?
Wow.
I have a cat.
Tree.
What can I
Oh,
tell
you have a cat? That'll be a good
That's
prop.
a good prop.
Oh my God, look at that little baby kitty. So
This is
cute.
baby Jethro. Can we keep the tree?
How old?
He's like 3 months.
Oh, but still a little
So in the
baby.
meantime, you just clean it up, and in September we'll make a decision if we have to take
All right,
it.
so guys, grab your props. I'm just gonna mute you guys for right now. If you have weights or bands or rings or all that good stuff, bring them on over. We're gonna give it just a minute or two before we get started. I think I'm missing Cynthia. Oh, there she is. And then I'm missing Nina. And then we are good to go. Hey, Cynthia.
Good morning.
Morning, morning.
Have to
All right,
do
guys,
my
bring,
telephone.
yeah, all good. Bring all the things. Rebecca, do you have any props at all? Do you have weights or bands or anything?
I have everything. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know you have bands. Oh, I like your haircut too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Rebecca, do you have bands? Give me a thumbs up or down. I can't hear you because you're muted. You have weights? What do you got? Bye, guys. See you next week. Okay, you have a band. Perfect. I would loop that band so that you can put it around your legs. Yeah, so just tie it in a little knot. And you've got a ring also. Great. Cool. Okay, so I think our collective is what we all have are weights and bands. So awesome. Let's go ahead. I don't know where Nina is, but I'm sure she's going to jump on any sec. I've got you all muted. Let's get the party started here. All right, guys. So we're going to lay on down and just come laying down on your mat. Don't worry about any of your props at this moment in time. This mat looks so small. All right. And then go ahead and just hug your knees into your chest and just take a little rock side to side. And then take a little rock forwards and backwards. So just a tiny little one. Hold on, sent it.
Hi.
Oh, I was just texting you that I sent
I
it 30
figured.
minutes ago. Like, where is she? All right. So rock side to side, and then a little forwards and backwards. Just feeling a nice little massage on the spine. All right. Okay, and let's go ahead. You're going to place your hands underneath your knees, and let's make that rock forwards and backwards a little bit more exaggerated, right? So just keep the knees nice and hugged in, and just gently rock forwards and backwards. Try not to use too much momentum here, right? Good. A couple more. And then just make our way up to seated. Good. All right. So you can keep the hands behind the knees for right now. And you're just going to round the upper body back a little bit. Put your right leg into tabletop and then your left one. Open up your chest. Reach your arms out nice and long. Good. And let's just hold it here for right now. If you'd like to extend the legs, you can. Feeling nice and fresh this morning, you can go ahead and do that. Always goes into the hip flexors for me. So I'm just going to keep my legs like this. Really nice, Rebecca. Open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach the fingertips, and just continue to hold it here. We're going to eventually come down into a low hollow hold. So let's move really slow together. Down for 10, 9, 8. Start to straighten out the legs if they're not. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're in a low hollow hold. Relax the legs here, okay? Think about the abs on fire only. Reach your fingertips forward. Chin is off the chest. Hold it here. Good. Now we're just going to hold it. We're going to come back up to the top and reset again. So let's try to come up slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I know it's hard. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then just come all the way forward. Okay, we won't move that slow again, but we're going to go back into that position. So legs in tabletop, arms reach out long. Meet me right here. Know that you can always put your hands behind your knees. Ready? We're going to go down into that low hollow hold again. And then use your abs to crunch right on up and bring the knees into the chest. Good. Same thing. We're going to go down. And then we're going to come up and squeeze. Good. Use your hands if you need to. Not cheating. It's just a little bit of extra assistance, right? Good. And down. And then if you're not using the arms, you just reach them out long. And then if you're really going for it today, you're going to keep your legs straight and come all the way up and down this way. We're going to go for another 5, wherever you are. Good. And 4. I feel like using the hands today. Good. 3. And 2. Good. Last one. Come down. Hold it here. Reach your fingertips out long. Chin is off the chest. Let's go for some flutter kicks here. Good. Tiny little baby flutter kicks. Arms reaching out long. Let's go for 10 more. Then you can collapse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Nice. All right, so this is what we're going to do today. We're feeling nice and warm right now. What we're going to do is we're going to do the abs. We're going to do 2 rounds of some abs, okay? We're going to incorporate some props into the second round. You can incorporate them in the first round if you'd like. But let's just maybe add them in the second just to keep things spicy and interesting. And then we're going to work on the outer glutes. And we're going to do one whole leg at a time. So we'll do our right side, then it's done. And then we'll do our left side, and then it's done. And then we'll do a little arms at the end, okay? So when you're ready, we're on our mat laying down. And then you've got your hands behind your head. And your legs are going to go out to 45 degrees, okay? So we're going to do that abbreviated version of that warm up again, but we're just going to do that low hollow hold. So from here, we're going to be repeating these exercises again. Now from here, I want you to bring the knee to the elbow and then extend both legs out. Knee to elbow, extend both legs out, okay? So knee to elbow and extend. So think of the legs always resetting at 45 degrees. We're gonna add a band on the next round here, and you're really gonna feel this in the low abs. Good. Nice. Try not to lower the head, neck, and shoulders at all. And try to always extend both legs out to 45. Good, we're gonna do a couple more on each side. Good, all right, let's go for another 2. And 1, and lower on down. All right, from here, I want you to just reach your fingertips out long, or you can have them up to the ceiling, or you can put them behind your head is gonna be the option, the modification here. You're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Your legs are up towards the ceiling. Now, let me make sure I've got some space here. You're gonna tap the right heel down to the mat, all the way down, and then pick it back up, and then tap the left. Good, and then eventually you're gonna try to lower your legs so they're not right up towards the ceiling. They're a little bit lower, just so we can always feel those low abs. Good. Now remember, you can always pop the hands behind the head if you feel like you need a little support back there. But try to lift up your head, neck, and shoulders in some capacity. Exhale as you lower, inhale to lift. We have 4 more here, okay? Then I promise the head, neck, and shoulders are gonna get a little bit of a rest. Good, 3. And 2, really tap that heel down. You should be able to without the low back lifting. Good, last 1. And come on down, hug the knees. You can also windshield wiper the legs side to side and just put your feet flat. That's a really nice way to feel a little bit of a release in the hip flexors. All right, from here, we're gonna flip onto our forearms, okay? Excuse me, not our forearms. We're gonna flip onto our right forearm. It doesn't matter which side you do. We're gonna do both sides. So we're gonna stay right here for now. No props are needed. I'm gonna show you 2 different options. You can stay on the knees here, tap the hips down, lift up and squeeze, or you're on your feet. Tap, lift, and squeeze. Tap, lift, and squeeze this bottom oblique, okay? So let's go here for 10. Wherever you are, you can do this from the knees as your modified version, or you're gonna go on the toes. All right, yeah, I'm liking the toes, guys. Let's go for another 5. Flex the feet, 4. We get a little rest in 3, 2, good, and then just lower down, take a little breather. Relax the forearm. We've got 1 more thing on this forearm before we go on to the other side, okay? So I need some space for this one, and you know me, on Wednesdays, I'm crammed in between these 2 machines, so I might not get it. All right, here we go for this next one. You're on your toes. You're gonna reach your arm, top arm and top leg long, and then you're gonna crunch the knee to the elbow, and then reach everything back out. Now this is hard on the toes. So if you're gonna decide that you're gonna do this on the knees halfway through, you just drop the bottom knee down, and it's the same thing. Try to get that nice extra little crunch in, right? Really connecting the knee to the elbow. You're still going to feel this. I don't know who this is. Good, a few more. Nice, and last one. Come on down, let's just do a little, rotate the shoulder, one direction, the other. Let's go to the other side, okay? Coming on to the opposite side. Knees or toes, arms up. Now you tap the bottom hip down, lift up and squeeze. Tap, lift, and squeeze. And then make sure that you're having your hips stacked here. Sometimes we have a tendency to let the top hip roll back a little bit, and then it will go into the lower back. Good, we've got another 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, lower down. Take a little breather here. Chill out for a sec. All right, the next one, remember, Still hard on the knees, so feel free to do it on the knees if you want, okay? Come back onto the forearm. Reach the arm up nice and high, okay? Leg reaches, arm reaches, we crunch and reach. Good, and then on the knees, you're here. Crunch, reach. Good, crunch and reach. We got another 7. And 6. Really nice, everyone. 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and last one, lower down. Good. A little rotation here, whatever feels good. Great. All right, from here, I want you all to come on to all fours, okay? So you're on all fours. Spread your fingertips nice and wide on the mat here. You're in a tabletop position. Let's just take a little cat-cow here just to reset. So inhale, drop the belly. Send your heart forward, turn your gaze up. And then exhale, press the floor away, round through the spine, look towards your belly button. Good, let's do that again. Send the heart forward, open up the chest, and then press the floor away, round through the spine. Good, and come right back to neutral. Now from here, I want you to reach your right arm out nice and long, and then extend your left leg behind you. Again, remember, I'm squished here, so it's not gonna look perfect. Good, square the hips off, and when you're ready, you're gonna exhale as you bring your knee into your elbow, and then you're gonna reach everything out nice and long. Good, we're gonna do this with the weight on the second round, okay? Reach, exhale, crunch in, and reach. We only have 2 more here, because then we're gonna go into our little airplane hover. Last one, reach it out, hold it. Now float your right arm out to the right and your left leg out to the left. Yeah, and then zip everything back together. Good, you're gonna feel the obliques a lot here. The leg doesn't have to be super high. And move slow. The second you decide you're gonna move fast here is the second that you're gonna become a little wobbly. Sandy, this looks great, guys. Let's go for another 5 here. 4, 3, 2, good, last one, come on down. Let's reset with a little cat-cow again. So inhale, drop the belly, send the heart forward, turn your gaze up for cow, and then exhale, press the floor away, round through the spine for cow. Good, let's come right on over to the other side. So when you're ready, you're gonna extend your left arm long, reach your right leg back behind you, keep the hips square, and we start to move. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen out. We have 5 here, and then we have 10 with that little hover. Good. All right, let's start going into that hover. Float the left arm out to the left, right leg out to the right. Good, and then you're gonna come right back to center. Good, the good thing about this is you're gonna start to feel your outer glutes a little bit, right? So with that side plank little situation that we did with the crunch, and then this one as well, you're just starting to warm up those outer thighs and outer glutes that we're gonna work in a little bit. We're going for 10. You should have about 4 or so left. Good, and then come on down, take a little breather, just come into a child's pose once you're done. Sit your butt back into your heels, reach your arms out nice and long. You can roll out the wrists here, whatever feels good. All right, let's get those props in the mix now. I want you to grab your resistance band, which I know that everybody has. And I also want you to grab your weights. Okay, so grab your set of weights, grab your resistance band. And then Nina, I know you don't have weights, but if you have any water bottles or whatever, you can grab that. And if not, don't sweat it. All right, so we're gonna come here. I want you to take this and put it directly, over your knees for right now, okay? All right. And then you're gonna have your arms out long, and then if you have a weight and you wanna take that additional extra advancement, you're gonna hold one in your hand, okay? When you're ready, You're gonna bring your legs into tabletop. Your arms are gonna reach out nice and long. You've got a weight in your hand, okay? From here, you're gonna extend everything back into that low hollow hold. Reach your arms behind you, and then come right back up as you exhale. Good. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come on up. Good. Now, we have the band on, because you'll know why in a second. But try to keep tension always, right? Just a tiny little press out, just so we can feel those low abs even more, and you'll start to feel the outer glutes a little bit more, which is what we're gonna work today. Good. Try to reach those arms all the way back. Remember, I'm in between machines here, so I'm a little limited. Good, we've got 2 more. Good. All right, let's come down. Hold it here. Good, I want you to press out with the legs. Out. Good, and out. Out and out. Keep those arms up and overhead. Keep the shoulder blades off the mat. 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower on down. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead. For the sake of where the band is right now, we're gonna go into that leg drop exercise first before we go into that little bicycle situation, okay? So you're gonna get your legs up to the ceiling. If you'd like to have your weights here, you are more than welcome to put them in your hands and curl your head, neck, and shoulders up like this, all right? Now from here, you're gonna tap the right foot down and then lift it up. You still have that band on. Tap it down and lift. Good. Tap and lift. And then if you decide halfway through, nope, weight's not for me, all good. Try not to let this band, though, slingshot the leg back up, right? I want you to still use a lot of control here. You have 5 more on each side. Always know that you can put the hands behind the head. 4. 4. Good. Feel those low abs. 3. And 3. Good. 2. 2. Last 1. And 1. Good. And lower on down. Great. From here, we're going to shimmy this band right around the arches of the feet, which sounds weird, okay? Arches of the feet, though. We're going to pop your hands behind your head. No weights needed for this one. And you start with your legs out at 45. You're going to crunch knee to elbow. Extend everything back out. Knee to elbow. Having this band around the arches of the feet is going to give you that little bit of resistance. It's going to target those low abs. Good. Nice pull in. And again, make sure your head, neck, and shoulders are lifted the whole time. And you're not just moving your elbow side to side here. Go for another 4. Good news is after we do these exercises, you don't have to do them again, right? 3, 3, 2, 2. Hold it over to the side for me. Hold it here. Pulse the knee in. 10. Good. Right knee is pulsing into the left elbow for another 6, 5, 4. We go to the other side in 3, 2. Other side, same thing. Left elbow comes in and taps. Tap. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower on down. Nice, guys. Kick that band off. You can put the bottoms of your feet together for a moment and just let your knees hang out to the side, just so you can relax the hip flexors a little bit. All right. So we're coming onto our forearm again, okay? I definitely want you to grab a weight for this one. Now remember that you can always be on your knees here, okay? So you're gonna have a weight in your top hand. Don't worry about any bands or anything like that. And what you're gonna do this time is, you're gonna tap your hip down, lift it up, lower your arm down in front of your chest. Lift the arm back up and go back into your hip tap, right? So we're gonna lower the arm down. Lift it up, lower the hips, and lift the hips, right? 4 parts. Arm lowers, arm lifts, hips lower, hips lift. Good. and drop and lift. Nice. And drop and lift. 4 more, guys. Remember, you always have the knees as an option. Ooh, AirPod's falling out. Hold on. Good. Last 2. Okay, last 1. Hold it right here. And I just want you to lift and lower the arm. Good. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower for another 3. 2. Good. Last 1 and lower on down. Really nice, everyone. We're going to drop that little side crunch. We're going to go over to the other side because we're going to finish a little bit differently, okay? So come on over to the other side. Keep that same weight. You're on your left forearm now, okay? All right. So try to go for the toes here, right? Because we just have this one set. Arm is high. Drop the hips. Lift the hips. Lower the arm. Lift the arm. Drop. Lift. Arm lowers. Arm lifts. Good. We have 6 more after this. And 5. 4. As I fall backwards. 3. That's 2. There goes the AirPod again. Gotta love it. All right. Last 1. Lower. Lift. Hold it here. And let's just lower and lift the arm. Up and down. Up and down. 3 more, guys. And 2. Good. Last 1. And we lower. Good. Come on up. Take a nice little arm circle here. You can always take your hands, clasp them behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up your chest. Then you can just play around, right? How high you're lifting and lowering here. All right. So we're going to come back onto all 4s here. So hands are going to be underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. No bands needed, but definitely a weight for this next one, okay? So reach it out nice and long. It's the right arm. It's the left leg. And then we're going to crunch knee to elbow and reach it all out as I fall over. Good. Knee to elbow. Reach it out. We just have 3 more here. 2. Good. Last 1. All right. Now we float. Arm out to the side, leg out to the side. Come right back to center. Good. Arm out, leg out. Really use that oblique, especially the left one. Rebecca, beautiful. So nice. 5 more here, guys. Good. 3. And 2. Good. And last 1, lower down. You can take a little cat-cow or a little child's pose to reset, whatever you want to do here. All right, guys. So let's come. We're going to do the other side. All right. So when you're ready, it's going to be the left arm and the right leg. Float it out and then zip it back in. Okay. You've got 5 there. I'm sorry. You have the 5 crunches and then you have the 5 floating out. Clearly, this cup of coffee next to me has not started working yet today. Good. And then you add that little hover. You have 10 of those, and then you're going to drop down into a little child's pose for me. And then we've got a little core finisher, a little cardio for 2 seconds, and then we're going to go right into the lower body, okay? All right, lower down, take that little child's pose when you're ready. Sit your butt back into your heels, stretch your arms out nice and long in front of you. Ready, Freddie? Here we go. Put your hands on your mat. We're going to come into a tabletop. We're going to come into a high plank position here, okay? So spread your fingertips nice and wide. Press through your pointer finger and your thumb. Extend your legs back behind you and come into a high plank for me. Good. Just hold it right here. And we're going to do some real slow mountain climbers, okay? So you're going to bring your right knee in, pause, extend it back, left knee, right knee. Good, left knee. Take that little pause when the knee gets into the chest. We're going to speed it up at the end, okay? But keep it slow for now. We have another 6 slow on this side. Again, really try to press the floor away so you're not collapsing into the wrist. And press especially into your pointer finger and your thumb. We have 4 more, and then we've got 30 seconds of fast to finish. And then we go into a down dog from there. All right, let's go for another 2 on each side. All right, last one. Let's go fast here just to get the heart rate up. We go right and left and right and left. If you want to do a rotation here, you can, bringing the knee to the opposite elbow. But let's just bang this out, guys. Knee and knee and knee. Good. Let's go for another 15 seconds here, okay? Try not to bounce around. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come into a down dog and just rest here for a second. Good. Send your hips up to the sky. Really press the floor away. Feel that nice length added to the back of the leg. Keep a nice little bend in the knees so you can bring your chest closer to your thighs. And then start walking your hands all the way back to your feet so that you can come up to stand. All right. So we're going to go the left side first. All right. So what we're going to do, we'll do a nice little warm up just to get the lower body active. Then we're going to do the whole left leg first. We'll come up to stand, we'll reset, we'll do the whole right side, okay? So for right now, no props needed unless you want to hold weights at your chest or put them on your shoulders. You're going to get your legs out nice and wide, and then you're externally rotating them from the hip. So try to have them pretty big here, okay? Because I want you to sit down so that you're at a 90-degree angle practically with both of your legs. Good. Try to get nice and low, while at the same time keeping the tailbone tucked under, right? We don't want to be here. All right, so hold it here. We're going to come up halfway and then go all the way back down for 10. Good. So you're going to feel your quads a little bit. You'll feel your inner thighs a little bit, but you'll also feel those outer glutes a little bit as well. And that's where we're going today. Perfect. We're going to hold it down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Now just hold it down. Good. Hold it there. Tuck your tailbone under. Good. Start to feel those glutes. I want you to really squeeze your butt cheeks here, okay? For another 10, 9. Yep. Feel them if you need to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to stand. All right. What I want you to do right now is move to the right side of your mat because you're going to be stepping out to the left, okay? So we're going to do a little lateral lunge here. You're going to take a nice big step out to the side as you bend the knee. And then using the same outer glute, you're going to shoot right back up and bring your knee into your chest. If that's not happening for you today, I totally understand. You're just going to tap the foot down. Good. Take a nice big out to the side. So really pop that hip out. So Sandy, think about bending the left knee only and keeping the right leg straight. Yeah, exactly, perfect. And then come on up and just tap the left toe. Good, so remember, we're working our left side only here, okay? So it should be that left leg that's going out. I think everyone's working their right leg right now because they're mirroring me. Just make sure, whatever side you're on, you stay on the same outer glute the whole time, everyone, okay? Let's go for another 4. And 3, 2. Hold it down on the last one. Hold it here and just give me little pulses out to the side. Make sure that all the weight is in the heels, almost like you're trying to like hit your hip up against something next to you. Good, for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come right back up. Awesome. All right, so from here, guys, if you have weights, I want you to take them into your hand for this next exercise. So pick them on up. All right. We're gonna do a version of a Bulgarian split squat, but without actually having a bench behind us, because I think we're just gonna waste time that way. So that same leg that you just worked, I want you to turn the leg out from the hip, okay? I'm gonna show you from the side. And then you're just gonna put your big toe of your opposite leg back behind you. Literally just the big toe because it's there to support you. Flip your palms forward, keep your chest open. You're gonna bend into your left knee to come down to 90. And then you're gonna come up just halfway. So really important that you're only coming up halfway. And see my toe? It's just resting on the floor just to give me a little source of stability. Yeah, so Sandy, yeah. Just think about resting the toe and bending the left knee. So it's not so much a reverse lunge. You're only worried about this front leg here. Good. You're going halfway down. I'm going to show you from the side. 2, halfway up. Good. 4 more. Make sure that front leg is turned out. Remember, we're working the outer glute. Good. We're going to hold it down in 2. Hold it down. Good. Just hold it here. Maybe bring the hands to heart center. Maybe throw your arms in the air if you want to spike up the heart rate. Hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Shake it out. Ooh, those always get me. Okay. We're going to come down to the mat. Grab this band. Pop it over the knees. And come laying on. So I think we're all on different sides here. Laying on the side. So the glute that you just worked is on the top. Okay. So for me, I'm working my left side right now. So I'm gonna come and lay on my right side, okay? And then you're gonna make your way down to the mat. Band goes above the knees. So sticking with the same glute that we've worked the whole time. Awesome. Let's just go into our good old clam shell here, okay? Open the legs and close halfway down. Good. You could also angle the knees down and lift the feet up. I like to do it like this, so my feet are lifted. I feel I get like a little bit more range of motion here. Good. We have 15 of these, and then we have 15 pulses. Try to keep your side body lifted off of the mat as best as possible. Good. We have another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, burning. Last one, open it. Good, little pulses. Baby pulses, 1 inch. Like I should barely be able to see it on the camera, but I know you're feeling it. 9, 8, 7, I'm feeling it. 6, ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Take a little breather. Do whatever we gotta do here, right? All the things that make us feel better in this exercise. All right. From here, you're gonna stay on that one side, okay? Extend the top leg out nice and long. Still working the same side here. You're gonna lift the leg up and lower it down. I need you to give me a rocket style kick, just enough so that you can feel the outer thigh and the outer glute. And then we're never letting this leg lower down to the floor, right? We're gonna keep it lifted the whole time. Good, keeping tension on the band always. And then just keep that bottom leg nice and bent. And then flex the foot on the top leg. We've got 2 more. We're gonna start to add on some layers. All right, now, next time you lift it up, I want you to hold it here. Bring the knee into the elbow. Extend the leg back out. Lower the leg down halfway. Good, so Rebecca, it's a leg lift. Crunch the knee to the elbow. Good, kick the leg right back out where it was. Nope, longer. This way. I'm not near the camera, I'm that way. I'm long, the length of your mat. There you go. Lift, crunch it in. Kick it out long. Yep, and then lower down. Perfect. Up, crunch it in, kick it out, and then lower down. So make sure you add that little leg lift in there. You got 4 more here. Holy smoke. Good, 3. 2. Okay, last one. Let's take a little break in between this next one, only because I don't think I'll be able to talk if we don't. Good. Give yourself a little breather here for a moment. Cynthia's like, no big deal. I'm feeling nothing right now. All good. All right. So we're going to do our internally rotated donkey kicks to finish. So let's start exactly as we just finished. Bring your knee to your elbow. Hold it there. Rotate the leg down so that your knee is going to tap the floor. And then you're going to kick up and out at a diagonal. Tap it down, up and out. Squeeze that glute. Good. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Good. 5 more. Good. 3, 2. Last one. Kick it out. Hold it here. Make sure your toe is facing down. Your heel is facing up. We're going to pulse here. Pulse. Good. You have an internal rotation, a big one, of that top leg. You have another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Ooh. All right, guys. So from here, I'm going to come on to all 4s for just a moment. I won't be here for too long. Keep tension on the band. Lift your leg up. We're just going to go into our abduction, okay? So I want you to think, oh, this band is going to be annoying, I can tell. I want you to think, same leg, dog fire hydrant. Good. So we're just going to open and then rotate it down, okay? So I'll show you from the front. The leg is lifted. You're just going to open it out to the side and then rotate it right back down. So think about your hip joint being a door hinge, and then your left leg or your leg, whatever you're working right now, is a door, right? So you're just going to open the door and then close the door. And then open and close. Open and close. Good. Let's go for another 5. And 4. And 3. 2, and last one. Good. Lower down. Sit your butt back into your heels. All right. You can come on up into a little down dog if you want. We're going to shimmy this guy off. We'll use it again on the other side. Pedal out your feet here. Don't worry, we'll get a nice stretch after this is done. Walk your hands back to your toes and round all the way up to stand. Cool. Ready for the next side? Good news is once we're done with that next side, we don't have to do any more lower body again, okay? All right, so you're gonna stand. I'm on the left side of my mat because I'm gonna step over to the right because I'm using my right side now. So whatever side you didn't just work, you're gonna work now, okay? Big step over, and then come on up. Good. Keep a bend in the knee and pop the hip out, and make sure the knee is staying over the ankle or the toes. Good, yeah, and then come on up. Good. Sit nice and low. Come right on up. Use the force of this leg that's bending off the floor to help you shoot up, and you're gonna feel that outer glute a little bit more. Good. Big step out to the side and then back to center. Good. Big step out, back to center. 3 more. We hold it down. And 2. And last one. Good. Come down, hold it. Little tiny pulses, like out to the side. All the weights in the heels here. Good. Make sure your knee is right over your ankle, okay? Good. 5, 4, 3, nice Sandy. 2, and 1. Come on up. Great. Grab a hold of those weights. We have that little split squat with the weights in the hands. I'm working my right leg this time. You continue to work the same leg that you just worked on that little lateral lunge, okay? Turn your active leg out and then just pop the other toe behind you. It's just there for support. Your palms are facing forward. You're gonna take a nice big bend into your front leg and come up just halfway. Okay? Remember, this is just chilling, okay? It's just this front leg. Down, halfway up. Make sure you're only coming halfway up. Make sure your shoulder blades are squeezed together, your palms are forward. Good. So again, don't even worry about, I want you to think about, I'm gonna show you, like try to show you real close, right? You're kind of sitting back, right? So rather than just bending down, you're sitting back and then coming up halfway. Sitting back. Good, we're gonna go for another 3. You're gonna hold it down in 2. Good, hold it down. Good, hold it here. Good, breathe. Nice, for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on out of it. Good. All right, guys, let's make our way down. We throw that band on. Staying with the same side that you just worked. I'm laying down on your mat. Band goes above the knees. We've got our clam shell break. We have those little leg lifts with the kneecaps break. And then we have the internally rotated donkey kick. All right, so here we go. Lay on your side, however is comfortable for you. I like to put my head in my hands, but that is all up to you. And then with this little clamshell stitch, feel free to lift your legs up. We go here. We have got 15 of these, okay? Make sure when you're lowering down, you're not letting the band take over, okay? Halfway down, lift, squeeze. Halfway down, lift, squeeze. 8 more. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, hold it open. Pulses. 15. Last time we have to do these again. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. Okay. Leg lift. Then we go leg lift, knee crunch in. Ready? Extend the top leg long, flex the foot. Here we go. Oh, too close to the machine. Here we go. Up and down. 10. Nothing crazy. 9. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is long. So remember, you control the band, not the other way around. You have another 4, 3. But this band is controlling me today. 2. Good. Last 1. Ready? Here we go. Lift. Tap the knee in. Extend the leg out. Lower it down. Lift. Tap. Extend. Lower down halfway. Good. Again, we're still never letting this top leg touch the floor. So it's only going down halfway. Good. We got another 6 here. Whew. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good. Last 1. Crunch it in, extend it out. We breathe for a sec. Good. Do the things, all the things. Right. Okay. Ready for those little donkey kicks? Internally rotated, and then we pulse the leg up. So start exactly the way that we just finished on that last exercise, right? And then rotate the leg down. Knee taps the floor. You kick up and out at a diagonal, and you squeeze that glute as you extend. Good. Tap, lift, and squeeze. Whew. So let's go for another 6. Make sure that leg is really internally rotated here, okay? 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Extend it out. Make sure it's rotated. You pulse here. Pull. Good. Pull. Heels up, toes down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower down. We've got one more thing on this side, okay? So come onto all 4s. Bloop. Okay. Same side that you just worked. This band's gonna be pesky today. You're gonna lift the leg up. You have a 90-degree bend. You're just gonna open and rotate it down. Open, rotate. Open, rotate. Come under your forearms if you want here. Open the door, close the door. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, lower down. Keep the band on. Sit your butt back into a little child's pose for a sec. All right, come back onto all fours. I want you to tuck your toes under, keep the band on, come up into a little down dog. Feel that nice stretch in the back of the leg, and then eventually you're gonna walk the hands back to the feet, and then you're gonna come up to stand. Okay, we're just gonna take little walks side to side here with the band on, and then we're ditching it entirely, okay? So let's start on one side of your mat. Doesn't matter which side you're on. Bend your knees, come into a nice squat. Make sure there's tension on the band. Take steps over, but always keep tension on the band, right? We're never stepping it so close that we lose tension. Good, and then go to the other side. So maybe it's 3 steps for you. Maybe it's 2 steps. Maybe it's 4. The goal is that you're just staying nice and low here, keeping tension on the band always. Good, we're just finishing off both of these outer glutes, okay? So we finish feeling nice and even in both. Good, side to side. Just little baby steps, doesn't have to be anything big, but just make sure you keep that nice bend in your knees. I'm gonna show you from the side here too, okay? Good, let's take one more over to the right. Good, one more over to the left. Beautiful, and come on up. All right, let's just get rid of this thing once and for all. Throw it over to the side. Let's take a standing figure 4. So if you have something close to grab onto, like a Cadillac or couch, cross your right ankle over your left knee, flex your right foot, and then just sit back into a nice little chair. And if you feel like you can balance here, then awesome, then do that too. Okay. So just chill out here for a sec. It'll feel really nice on that hip and the outer glute. Good, you can always bring your hands down, press your knee down with your elbow a little bit. Good, come on up, grab onto your right ankle, the same leg that you just worked, just grab onto the ankle to take a nice little quad stretch here. Feel the hip flexor open. Great, let's go to the other side. Cross the opposite ankle over the knee, flex the foot. Make sure that rotation is coming from the hip here, and you sit back. Good, whatever you want to do here, right? You can press the knee down with the elbow. Feels good. Yeah, come on up, grab that same ankle, take your quad stretch here. Great. All right, let's go ahead and grab our weights, okay? We're gonna finish standing today. We've been on the mat enough. We're just gonna finish with a little arm something, something, Nina. You can use just your arms, you can use water bottles, whatever you got. Pick up your weight in your hands. Let's just stand up nice and tall. So then, Nina, if you're only using your hands, I'm not sure what you have, but if you are, just make sure you don't lift your, you don't lower your arms the entire time, okay? So stand here, all right? Elbows are into your side. We're gonna go into a regular bicep curl here. Good, so just bend and lengthen out. Good, bend and extend. I'm gonna see if I can tilt this up because you really don't need to see my feet anymore. Good. Perfect, nothing funky here. We're gonna go for another 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, bring your arms back to 90, hold it here. Reach your arms out nice and long in front of you. Pull your elbows right back in, right? So reach, pull them back in. Reach, Pull back in. Good, let's go for another 5 here. 4, try to keep the shoulders nice and down and relaxed. 3, 2, good, bring it back, hold it here, bring your arms out to the side. We go wide bicep curl. You'll feel this a little bit more in the bicep. All the way up to the shoulder, all the way down to the thigh. Make sure that you get nice length in your arms so that you can work the bottom half of your bicep here. 4, 3, sorry, I'm eavesdropping on Louis' conversation about Ayurveda. 2, good, now come back to here. Same thing as we did in the front, but we go out to the side. Nice big reach. Pull the elbows back in. Good, reach. Even if you don't have weights in your hands, you're gonna start to feel the biceps light up once you pull those elbows in. Reach, 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 pull it in. Good, we've got another 7 here. And then we're gonna do a little around the world serve the platter. So it'll be a little combination of the last 2 little bend and extend that we did. Good, let's go for a couple more. All right, ready? Reach the arms out nice and long. Sweep them in front of your chest. Bend your elbows into your side. Open your forearms out. Reach. Sweep forward. Bend the elbows. Open the forearms. Good. So just make this like one continuous flow, almost like you're making a circle, right? Reach out and around, elbows in, forearms out. Last one here. Then we're going to reverse. Ready? Let's go out. Open out. This one's a little harder. Pull the elbows in. Sweep the forearms forward. Good. Out. Sweep. Elbows in. Forward. Good. Nice big flowing continuous movement here. 4 more. 3. 2. Try to keep those arms nice and lifted here. Good. Last one. Hold it here. Flip the palms down to the floor. Bend your elbows. You're making a goalpost shape, okay? Press your arms out. Pull them back in. Press. Bend the elbows. Good. Bend and extend. This is where the weights start to feel a little heavier if they haven't already. We're going for 5 here. Then the arms are going to come up and overhead. We're going to do a little overhead extension. 4, 3. Let me back up so you can see me. 2. Good. Last one. Come in. Flip the palms up. Shoot your arms overhead. Biceps are by your ears. Weights are together. You're going to bend your elbows as the weights fall back behind your head. Fully extend on up. Bend. Big extend. Bend. But big extend. Good. I like to also just hold the weights like right at one side with my pointer finger and my thumb, just so they can kind of hang heavy in my hands. Good. And then see if you can move your elbow back a little bit more from where it is, so we can isolate that tricep entirely. Good. We got a few more here than usual. Stand up and squeeze. Good. Full extension, squeeze the tricep, bend the elbow lower down. We're going for 3 more, and then we have a little pulse to finish. Ooh. Shoot. Good. Last one. Hold the arms back behind you. Squeeze your elbows into your ears. Move your elbow back a little bit more. We pull. Pull. Completely isolate that tricep. Good. We've got 20 of these, which means now you've got just another 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower on down. Awesome. All right. From here, let's do a nice little standing stretch. Take your right arm, cross it over, hook it underneath your elbow. Good. And then, so you're going to tilt your head towards the arm that's long, okay? So just tilt your head over to the side. You can feel this all open up here. Keep that shoulder down. Good. Now move the elbow back behind the head. Stretch out the tricep a little bit. You can place your hand back here. Good. Other side, cross the opposite arm over. Tilt your head towards your arm that is long, right? So for me, I'm going to go over this way. Keep this other shoulder down. So that nice stretch in the neck. Elbow behind the head. Feel that good stretch there. Good. Reach both arms up nice and high. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Okay, and just tilt over to the right side. Give a nice little bend in the knees here. Really feel that nice stretch all the way, running all the way from your left down your left side body. Good. Come up through center. Reach your arms high. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand. Reach up and then tilt over to the side. Good. Come back to center, reach both arms up high. Keep a nice little bend in the knees. And let's just dive all the way forward. Keep a bend in the knees so that you can bring your chest nice and close to your thighs. And just let your upper body hang like a rag doll here, right? So you can just kind of sway side to side. And shake out the head no and yes. Keeping the upper body super heavy, keeping a nice bend in the knees. Just start rounding up real slow, slower than you've moved all day. Keep letting your arms and your head hang heavy. Start to feel your lower back come up, mid back, upper back. Head's gonna be the last thing to come up. Take a big shoulder roll back, and we are all set, you guys. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.